out. Traveling pants with a single mommy baby. Hi. We're gonna send a remix to Ella. All right, we ready now. Okay. So anyone get a touch, but I feel like I already am. Okay. Hey guys, what up? Hey, boot up, baby bottle, boot up, baby bottle, boot up, baby bottle, and it's so started for Anna, boot up, baby bottle, boot up, baby bottle.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of
The
Yo, this thing not for the panel yet.
What up? Nope.
Yeah, I thought this thing was for the panel.
It's not gonna be called a panel till we do a photo shoot.
Okay.
And when we do a photo shoot, then we can announce it like a panel. But you playing games.
Who playing games?
Jason be playing games.
He playing games. I'm still trying to get over.
Everything. Yo, so I got it.
I'm still trying to get over when he was playing games. So now I'm traumatized and I'm scared to change it to the panel. So when we do the photo shoot, we're gonna go ahead and announce with our pictures so that he can't have no issues when I put the pictures up. Like, yo, you couldn't find a better picture of me?
Yo, go ahead. I'm not a picture kind of dude, man.
Well, when you do the photo
I'll be
shoot,
on Instagram taking pictures, walking around with my phone like this and all that.
whatever. When we do the photo shoot,
That's
you
not
have
my
to do a
style.
picture.
You know you fly.
Right, and he be trying to pretend. Like, really?
You know he
Come on,
That's not my
son.
style, man.
He lucky he boot up, baby bottle, boot up. Okay. So guys, welcome back to the Traveling Pants. What it is. So, what's been popping, guys?
Absolutely nothing, bro.
Dang.
I've been home chilling, like I'm almost ready for school to start back.
Tasha,
Well, yo, I'm
Yes, I've been out here living my best life.
I'm about to jump into my master's though.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what's up.
You real boy then.
Right. You are. Yeah, I've been out here living my best life. It was my best friend and my cousin birthday weekend, and both of them feel like they gotta have a whole weekend planned. And like from now, since the birthday weekend passed, next year festivities, they talking about it now. Like they trying to plan what they doing next year. Like they just have to have a whole weekend. So,
But yo, let me ask you this: like when I have when my birthday come around, yo, my birthday is on March 4th. March 4th is my birthday, right? Mm-hmm. Yo, Tisa be talking about her birthday month, the whole month of September. Her birthday from September 1st to 29, 30.
absolutely.
I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like,
Absolutely.
So why we have birthday weeks, birthday month? What is that about?
Listen, you gotta.
When y'all was coming up, y'all ain't celebrate the whole birthday for you.
Now we grown now. Now we grown and we can celebrate the whole week.
Well,
the
I'm
month.
just remember, like I don't celebrate the whole month of
That's
March.
you. We trying to
You know what I'm saying?
live
Like,
it up. So
I think that's a female thing. That's the
well,
outfit.
let me tell you something. They definitely had me out in the city streets. We went to Rum Jungle Friday night and it was on and popping. Crowd was live. It was fun. Then Saturday we went to Coquino's is a brunch spot, and it just so happened that Saturday was a Jamaica, Caribbean theme where they did, Caribbean music, that whole session from 12 to 4, lit, okay, and then my best friend, she did that night we went to a drag show called Hungry Mary.
That's what you asking her to come to?
Yeah, Tasha was like, I'm good on a drag show, but yeah, so that, it was okay. We had fun. It was a good experience. It's downtown. I never even seen the place before.
Is it OBT?
No, it's downtown. It's like off of, I think, what's that, Wall Street? It's in like a circle. I've never even been in that little circle by the railroad tracks.
Yeah,
And you go, it's around there. It's called Hungry Mary's or something like that. And it was a drag show. So, I literally have they just did a drag show. Like, it was alright.
You saying a drag show? I don't even know what was a drag show. I don't even know what that's about, yo.
Oh, it's
I know it's dudes dressed up as women.
Yeah, like queens. they're queens. So they do like reenactments of songs like groups. I think one day Whitney Houston. They did a group. I forgot what the name of the song is. That they did a group song.
And these are all men.
Yeah, but they dressed as legitly women. Let me see. So they was dressed as legit women out there in these city streets. But it was fun. Like the whole weekend was lit. Like I legitly had me a good ass weekend, and I just cannot complain on how awesome.
I was sitting there sipping tea. Sipping tea, guys. I get excited about like the weirdest things now. Like I was sipping tea. So guys, I'm a tea drinker. For the people that know me, I love freaking tea. I have one cabinet dedicated to tea. So I went and bought a brand new, actual 7 new boxes of tea.
That's
okay. So lemon ginger, lemon pound cake tea.
That's the girl that was good.
Berry tea. I bought macaroon cookies tea. Oh my god! Sorrel tea. Listen, I had a whole bunch of tea, so I was tasting all of them.
Like, I'm not having
so I had tea time.
See,
it's so boring. They never listen to me. I had tea time outside by the pool, watching the night sky. You know, that's basically my weekend. So I'm trying to learn how to dim it down, guys. I'm trying to learn how to be a good girl.
I guess.
So let me ask you this: do you drink hot tea or cold tea?
Hot tea.
Hot tea, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was raised like that, guys. It's a Caribbean thing. It's an island thing.
Oh, let me ask a question.
What?
When y'all drink cereal,
Yeah.
You drink it hot or cold?
Do you warm your milk?
When I was small,
Yeah, I still warm my milk, but
see, she's still Jamaican hood.
I still warm my milk.
But, you know, it's a Caribbean thing because, as y'all know, the island, you know, a lot of it was adopted by the British.
Yeah.
So we still do a lot of things that the British do.
Yeah,
so,
I warm my milk.
But yo,
love tea.
I remember when I learned that people drink cold tea, I was so confused.
Yeah,
I learned about cold tea when I came here.
That joint is nasty. The tea bag, yo, I went to when I moved to South Carolina. They had an event at my aunt's church, and I was, I'm thirsty. So I was like, yo, can I get something to drink? Like, like whatever. And they gave me, the tea. Yo, I almost threw up. I was so thirsty, I ain't drink nothing for the whole event. Like that joint, I still can't get used to it. The only thing that I got used to recently is the green tea. Yo,
good.
I heard about it. I haven't had it yet, but somebody told me that Publix green tea be on. So I'm going to get that. So I can taste it, but that green tea, you ever had the one from Panera Bread?
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. It's just like so refreshing.
Yeah,
like
that's what it is.
It's very refreshing. That's the only cold tea that I've ever drunk. But that Lipton, I can't do it.
So what's been popping this week? What's new? What's
I'm
talking about? Nothing new. Just
nothing new. I'm just like out here trying to live my best life. Kids still gone. They should be coming back at the end of July, so I'm just trying to enjoy it.
As Jamaicans would say,
your free paper.
Free paper.
Soon burn.
Yes, meaning that her time will be cut short and she will be back to reality as a mommy.
Yes, because I've definitely been like going and coming as I please. I've barely been home since they've been gone. Like it's like,
get out.
Yeah, like this was my first time having a me weekend like this weekend. I was out there like popping like this hot. Y'all driving it out there all that. I can't dance though.
Dropping it like it was hot.
I can't dance in real life. Not in real life. Under liquor, I can do some moves when I'm under the liquor, but
I saw a video with you dancing up yourself.
Under the liquor.
You know what I'm saying?
Under the liquor, I can do
Jay-Z,
it.
you can dance?
I could soaking and reggae.
Let me see.
Listen.
This all got you. This all got you. Come on, Jason.
Put the music on. Put the music on.
Come on. Do something. Hey, ting 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 ting.
I'm not like a dancer. Like I don't be doing these like the flossing. What I see all these kids doing and all this. Nah, I'm not. That's not really my style.
So you just wind up?
Yeah, I can wind myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Trinity. You know what I mean?
So that's what you're gonna?
I'm not dancing right now.
Come on, Jason, for real.
We're recording right now, man.
Yeah, but
and we wasting time.
No, you're not gonna do it. Oh yeah.
That's Kevin Little.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey,
That's a big tune too. Yo, come on, let's get into it, man.
Hey, 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 hey.
Oh boy. Why mention this one?
You're going home with me tonight. Let me love you.
Yo, I can't
caress
remember my song.
body. You got me going crazy. Turn me on, turn me on. Okay, y'all.
All right.
But wait, I do have a song thing that I didn't know. Did y'all know that damn, what's the name of that song?
She don't know.
Damn, Electric Slide.
Okay, so that was supposed to be like, wasn't that supposed to be like a myth?
What?
The Electric Slide was talking about
A vibrator.
That was fake.
It's fake? I think that the other day I was
talking
like,
about albums, guys. I'm
Okay.
talking about albums. So, you know, we forgot to mention Nas' album that dropped.
Yeah.
Which was, what, a couple weeks ago? Last
Yeah.
week? You know what I'm saying? Nas did his thing as usual, you know, so.
Well, you know, I like Nas is my favorite artist.
But you didn't feel like he bought it like he was supposed to bring it?
Nah, it's just that I'm not a fan of this whole Kanye West doing 7 songs for an album. That kind of bothers me right there.
Well, that's all we
Like
need to
I'm
hear.
listening to Nas' album, I feel like it's incomplete.
how many songs? You know, I had to listen to the album
Seven
again.
songs.
7. Talk
I got
about
it.
seven songs. Go ahead.
And so it's a little bit different because Kanye West, because usually it's like Pete Rock or Q-Tip that does Nas albums, whatever.
Right.
This time it's Kanye West. It's a little different. You know, it's cool. Some of the tracks I felt like took away from the words of Nas.
Nas, right.
His words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I listen, like I rarely buy. I never buy hip hop albums. But if Nas come up with an album, I'm buying it.
Buying it.
What's
So
your
did you buy
favorite
this
song?
one? Did
What's
you?
your favorite?
My favorite song on I got 3 songs. Out of the album, there's 3 songs I really like.
Okay.
There's
Let me see if you pick it. You're a real New Yorker. Let me see if you pick the ones that I picked.
I feel left out. I haven't listened to the album.
So you out of this one.
I know.
You want the next song?
the 3 songs I like from Nas is
Let me see.
Everything.
You gonna pick the one? Okay, everything.
Everything,
All right.
Simple Things, and
Okay.
Not for Radio.
Okay, no, we didn't pick all the same songs, but Bonjour was one of my favorite
Yo,
ones.
Bonjour, yeah, it's cool.
Bonjour.
You know, it's cool.
That was one of my favorite ones.
Nas just talking about some things in those 3 songs that I really
Right.
like.
Okay.
Nice.
Now what about Tiana? Tiana Taylor came out with an album.
I like it. Some people don't
Tiana,
like it.
Tiana, I love you. I love you, Tiana.
You don't like it?
Oh my God, what was that?
You ain't like it?
No.
Everybody, I heard a lot of people say they don't like
Listen,
it.
I heard somebody say.
But Kanye West was behind this one too.
Somebody say on their post, like I had to listen to it at this point because everybody was talking about it, but somebody had posted, I believe it's Grambino, what up? He was like, I think this is you that said this, but he was like, Tiana, people were talking about the album was on fire.
Yeah.
And he was like, it needs to be tossed in the fire, son.
Somebody else.
So, I think it was Graham that said, I don't know if it wasn't, my bad, but I had to listen to it at that point. I'm like, yo, I gotta listen to it.
What y'all think about Drake's album? Anybody listen to that?
Drake!
Yo,
Baby!
I ain't hear it, but that joint got like 100 songs on it, man.
Drake!
Yes,
That's
song,
that's 2 songs right there.
Whatever.
Yeah, you got from 7
Listen.
to like 20, 25
Yes,
songs.
it's mad
Listen,
songs.
my opinion, I will say that half of the album was like great. Like I'm loving it. I'm loving how
Cause I hit you on Instagram to ask you about that.
Yeah, like I'm loving on his album right now.
Yeah.
Loving
What
on
y'all
it.
think about that phrase he said about he wasn't hiding his son from the world. He wasn't hiding the son from us. He was hiding his son from the world.
I mean, that's real.
I mean, I said that. I believe that. You know what I mean?
believe that?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Drake. I feel sorry for Drake anyway. I need to leave Drake.
Why? Because he likes it. Because if it was a dark skin,
No.
y'all would have went in.
No, because I don't even like light skin dudes.
Yo,
I'm sorry, light skin dudes.
I don't feel sorry for Drake.
I feel sorry for
Right.
Drake.
My man son. No disrespect to the man, no disrespect to the girl, but she does her thing. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want a C from a woman who does porn.
Oh, did she do porn?
Yeah,
Well,
she
I mean,
I'm
whatever.
saying, like,
Drake, but I mean, come on, yeah. What y'all expect? Drake be bigging up. He be going to all the strip clubs, bigging up all
he
the women.
do like strip clubs.
That's why I said I feel sorry for him because he's always chasing the women that either swinging around a pole and he's singing about them making them famous, you know? So it is what it is. So he found one that just put him on him real good. I don't know why y'all sitting out there tripping because I know a lot of You got some people that put it on you real good. That's why you cashing your checks out now. Haha. But anyway, there ain't nothing wrong. You know, Drake album, half of it was cool. The other half was, you know, all right. You know, some of the songs you can kind of hit the next button on.
What about
Pusha T?
Jay-Z? Oh, yeah.
Pusha T album was okay. It was alright. It was alright. He was also, I think, a part of the 7 songs as well. Kanye also produced his.
What's up with that?
And Kanye also produced Tiana Taylor's as well.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
So
what about Jay-Z and Beyonce?
I'm not really fans of Jay-Z and
The
Beyonce.
Carters, Beyonce, I love you too. Jay-Z, I love y'all. Y'all sit down. I'm sick of y'all. But anyway, I think the video though was dope.
Yeah,
the video was really dope. Whoever had the
dope.
vision for that was awesome.
It was.
I was
very
loving
dope.
it, just how they put everything together and it corresponded with the artwork.
Yeah.
But Jay-Z is dirty though, man. Because you see how he dropped his album right after Nas
came
took
out.
away all the shine from Nas' album.
And wait,
All the shine.
I'm sorry, this is totally off the topic. It is still about Jay-Z, but did y'all see Jay-Z on that damn jet ski? I cannot deal.
Like a 3-year-old Tyler?
Nah.
Yo, I can't deal with Jay-Z on that damn jet ski. Like what he had going on.
He showing his legs.
And then Beyonce was on a jet ski living her best life, and he over there looking like, look, I just cannot deal, y'all. I'm sure plenty of y'all seen this picture. If you haven't, check it out on social media. Jay-Z, I can't even. Meanwhile, Beyonce, this nigga got on a helmet.
Listen, Jay-Z looked like a 3-year-old on a tricycle.
Yes, he looked like
Just learn how to ride, okay? But it's okay, Jay-Z. You know what I mean?
Yo.
You're still my boy. You from New York. It's all good.
Listen.
You gotta protect yourself. He gotta protect that money. That's insurance.
That's what he doing. Like he got a helmet
He
on and
gotta protect
everything.
his head. That's where all the money come from.
Cause who was on a jet ski a few years ago and hit into something?
Sean
Kingston.
Kingston.
Yeah.
So listen, at the end of the day, y'all laughing at Jay-Z, but Jay-Z, that's where his money come from. Is the brain, the mouth, the raps, the rhymes. He don't need his legs and body. He ain't no, you know what I'm saying? He need that. So homeboy got insurance on that brain. So whoever his spokesperson was or whatever, they was like, yo, helmet him up now, son, because if he dummy,
who gross more?
Who's doing it?
Beyonce or Jay-Z?
Beyonce, I think.
Nah, Jay.
He gross
Did
more.
Jay do?
Yeah, but I think he in like the.
Like she's right beneath him.
But she kind of, well, whatever. At the end of the day, they make $1 billion.
Yeah, that's the power couple right there.
He got insurance on his mouth and brain, so
that's a power couple right there.
So let me ask you this: so Kanye West did 3 albums, right? Is it 3 or is it 4?
He did Pusha T,
Tiana Taylor. He did not.
Nas. All right. So he's always been hailed as this musical genius. What y'all think about him?
I don't know. Kanye not doing it for me. A while back, I had posted online. Before
His mom.
the Kardashians. I feel like Kanye was the potential to be like a Kendrick Lamar type dude prior to the Kardashians. Now, I mean, he's not doing it for me. I don't think he's that musical genius that he could have been. I think he's distracted or he's going through something like something is not connecting him to that musical genius that he could have been. And I mean, he's still a genius. Like the dude got money, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. He out there, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like he just not. He could have been doing a little bit more, right?
I don't know. Kanye, he alright. You know, I give everybody their props.
But musical genius. So like Bach was a musical genius. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Beethoven, Chopin's a musical genius. As far as I'm concerned, not Neil Long.
What you think?
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill, yeah.
Musical. Like I've been to her concerts and watched how I paid attention to how she's telling the band, like she's hearing notes and telling them to correct it in the show.
How about Erykah Badu?
Musical genius. I wouldn't say she's a musical genius, but there's something about her.
She's just
creative, right?
I would never look in her eyes if I ever met her.
Right.
She'll get
Intimidating.
me. She'll get me.
She is
so something with her. Something with her.
She's dope. She's really
dressing
dope.
weird and all that. You know what I'm saying?
She's intimidating.
I think you're better, Tyra.
But as far as Kanye West though, I'm not sure like the musical genius part. I understand he's very creative, he's innovative and all that. I'm still trying to see what people talking about. You know what I'm saying? So if someone can sit down and explain to me why he's a musical genius.
I think he fell off. I think he fell off of that name for me. Like I said, when he came out with his first that joint, I'm like, my mind is just forgetting everything right now. But
I've been doing
too much partying. But when he came out with that joint, damn, I can't even think. Before Jesus Walk, the song he talk about with the chick. He talked about the chick and saying, damn, I can't even remember. I gotta get my phone out. You know what I'm talking about, but I think back then he was doing it for me because I felt like he was talking to the culture.
I don't know. Music nowadays, anyway, for me, is not the same as it was before. I think the people that should get paid or the props is the producers. Like whoever making these beats nowadays, because I don't know what the heck these little rappers be talking about, but I sure do listen to the music, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I listen to the music because the beats.
Yeah,
pop.
I love.
I catch myself like doing a little, but then I listen to the words and like, they just repeat the same thing over and over and over and over again for like 3 minutes. So
like that Panda, the beat for Panda was sick.
Very sick.
Sick.
But the word.
But the word was
So I was talking to my son, cause my son likes. And I feel like, again, like my parents, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, oh, when I was coming up, the music that y'all like is garbage, it's stupid.
And theirs is better.
It's stripping us all this and it's stripping us in my house and all kind of thing, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, it's not dumb. It's like, listen what they're talking about. So, me and my son going through the same thing.
Right.
He like these dudes, and I'm like, yo, so what are they talking about? Like, they have no kind of intellect. You know what I'm saying? They sound real stupid. And I'm explaining to him, like, so I was like, Daddy's favorite hip-hop artist is Nas. So they did a study, I read it in a magazine, and they were showing on average, how many words Nas uses in a song. And it was like some kind of 1,000 something words in a song. So basically, he just wrote a paper and is spitting what he wrote, right?
You know who's sick though? Who get mad overlooked? Papoose. He is so sick.
But I mean, if you're in hip hop, you know Papoose is ill.
Literally, like there's a lot of
but he's a battle rapper, so
it's
well, not necessarily battle, but he's not. I don't think it's almost like he's not the type of artist to go out there and make an album. Like imagine Papoose coming out with a dance song. That's not him.
Yeah,
right.
That's not
still,
but I give him top 10 right now.
There's a lot of rappers out there like that. Back in the days, they actually used, how you put it, like, you had poets. So when we were in school, how you know how to do haikus and all that stuff.
Yeah.
If you listen to a lot of, even Jay-Z actually still does. Like, if you listen to Jay-Z, like the rhymes, like how they use a certain amount of, it goes in the format. There's a certain format that they use. I taught my son that. So for all of y'all, I teach my son kids music too. So I don't know, a lot of y'all see my Instagram. My son, let me tell you something. Every now and then, I have to listen to some of his trap music. You know what I mean? Chief Keef, Lil Uzi, all of those crazy people. But he listens to a lot of old school music. He listens to Nas. He listens to Biggie. He loves old. He goes even further back. He listens to Tribe Called Quest. He'll listen to Common. He listens to a lot of people that I put him on to. There's rappers that a lot of people don't even know. What you call it, like what is it called? Black Moon and people like that.
Bush Babies.
Das Effects. Bush Babies. My son actually listens. Craig Mack. Everything I used to listen to, like if he loves it, he respects it. So we were jamming them there because he has his little playlist. And homeboy doing that Michael Jackson. Let me tell you something. I was embarrassed because he knew the words more than I did. He literally sung every song word from word, and he was feeling it down to the part when he had the music instruments down. Like he's like, like I'm like, he's
that's Talene too. Talene is like into old school music.
Loving the old school.
I feel like.
So let me ask you this: give me a top 10 right now.
Top 10 who? Michael Jackson?
Hip hop.
Hip hop artists?
Yeah,
oh my God,
10.
you gonna try to let me go
top
back?
10.
Like,
right.
My brain don't work.
We all want to do a top 10.
No, that's a lot. 10. That's a lot.
Top 5.
Jeez.
Top 5
artists?
That make it even harder.
Now what you talking about as far as like rap or just?
Rap.
I'll be.
I mean, I gotta say
Nas.
Biggie,
Okay.
Nas, of course Jay-Z, and these are all. This is back in the I'm gonna say like in the '90s era for me. So you know, I'm gonna say Biggie, I'm gonna say Nas, I'm gonna say Jay-Z.
That's 4. Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z,
that was
that's 3.
I loved Brand Nubian. I love.
What we basing this off? I'm talking about lyrics.
You talking about lyrics?
Lyrics, yeah.
Why you gotta go that far?
Right.
All
right.
For me, my top 3 was gonna be then like lyrical. I mean, they were all different. So like with Tupac, everybody liked Tupac. I wasn't even a Tupac fan. Now that I'm older, I respect Tupac because now listening to the stories, he always had stories to tell. So his was different. Biggie to me was like.
It was gritty street.
Like he was
Black and ugly,
like everything was like it just came together like a fun story. Like, you know what I mean?
Still with rock.
It was almost like fairy tale, but it was like in like a book. Like you read a book come to life. So Biggie for me was like one of the top. Like you know what I'm saying? Nas was like
a storyteller.
Like
a poet.
Like a true poet. Like how would you put it? Like a street novelist. Like he was, you know what I'm saying? He gave you the truth. It was all the truth.
Kind of sex advice.
And then Jay-Z for me was, it was just entertainment. It was entertainment. I loved how smooth he was. I loved how like his beats and everything came together. Yep. He was like that, like a gangster type hip hop rapper. This Jay-Z from back in the 90s, you know. But I was caught more into the love R&B world back then. But no, I have a lot of people. And I mean, I go back further than that. Like, I love Rakim, Eric B. and Rakim.
Right.
Oh, shoot. Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh my God, don't get me started right now.
That's 5 right now.
Okay.
That's
KRS-One with his big nose, yo, but he was on point. You hear me?
But he died, right?
KRS-One?
No.
Who just died the other day?
Yo, what you talking about, yo? KRS-One?
KRS-One.
Wait, who died a few months ago? R&B.
Kirk Mac.
Oh, that was Kirk Mac. Okay.
Kirk Mac.
My bad.
Kirk Mac is and I'm trying to think who else. And you know, my bad. I might be missing a few people because I'm one of those people that if I start listening to music, I start
remember. Me too.
But
I got Nas, Jay-Z, Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac, and Method Man.
Lyricists?
Woo.
Those are just your people.
That's just my
people. Alright, let me see who I got.
You might get one.
I told you Nas is my favorite. I'm talking about lyricists now, right?
Okay.
So Nas, Eminem.
Yeah, he good. Eminem good.
I mean, Eminem good.
He had a funky way of rapping.
Yeah, he did.
I'm talking about lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Lyricists. He's top.
Yeah, he was a good lyricist. Yeah.
DMX.
Oh my God! How did I forget DMX, yo?
Yeah.
DMX all day. and the thing is, you have to remember, like, now we have YouTube, right? So now, for instance, Soulja Boy, he got on because of YouTube. So that's how these young people get on now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you had to go and you had to battle people, and the best was the best, and you got on. DMX was the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Like there's old footage of is DMX, is Jay-Z.
What they used to call the Cyphers?
The Cypher. I used to do never mind.
So like I'm a hip hop head.
I thought back. Go ahead. Back in the New York days, you know, like long time ago in the 90s, I used to always have my older friends, and you know they would gather up, you know, in a circle in Brooklyn, and they had like a little mic hanging from the ceiling, and everybody be smoking their weed. I was not smoking weed, y'all. Okay, I might have been catching contact and everything, you know, I was in there, but I wasn't smoking.
All right.
But we had a little side, whatever. I used to pass over me. But they have a little mic hanging from like the little, you know, the little hanger thing, and and everybody be just going around, and they, you know, they start rapping on a beat. And I used to swear up and down more.
Go ahead.
Come on, why you wow.
Go ahead.
Anyway, go ahead. Yeah. So we on the show. Me and my girl and my okay, all right. Don't get me started, y'all. But anyway,
You gonna bust a beat, girl?
I can't. No, I ain't no lyricist. Like I can't.
I can't.
Give me something to rhyme. I've tried. Like that's a hard thing.
I
to
can
do.
rhyme other people's stuff, but
It's hard.
I can't freestyle.
It's hard to do,
Yeah, I
first of
can't
all,
freestyle.
because you can even, if you're a real, like, a lyricist, like, if you, one time somebody gave me some stuff to read off, and I went into the studio, I'm like, oh, it's easy, I'm going there and do it. Let me tell you something, you gotta know how to say certain words,
Right,
how to
catch
let it
the
come out,
beat,
like the beat.
yeah.
Like, I was like,
You
oh my
got
God, I
to.
sounded retarded, so,
You
talk
gotta-
about that. Big up to these chicks right here, so, you know, I decided to do a little bit more research on them because Drake actually introduced them in his album. So JT and I believe Krisha or Risha or whatever her name is, Risha, whatever. But he mentioned them in one of his songs, and it was huge for them. They literally felt the love. Now these girls, if you haven't heard about them already, they're called the City Girls. They're from Florida.
Oh yeah, I heard about them.
They came up
from
with a song
Miami.
called,
Yeah.
you know, F that nigga, whatever the song's called. But of course, again, I hear these songs because my kids and my daughter plays it all the time, and it's catchy, you know. And so these girls actually are brand new to this whole rap. Like they literally doing some research on the story. They literally blew up off this one song. It was really a play thing. It was a diss song. They made it as a joke. Went into the studio just to say, okay, we're gonna do this song. We're gonna dedicate it to somebody, and that's it. And put it on SoundCloud. It blew up from SoundCloud. People wanted shows. They was doing shows. This is without even a record deal. And before you knew it, somebody said, all right. They even had like a fake video before they actually did their real video. And all of a sudden, they blew up, which is the people that signed them was who signed Migos, and I believe a couple other rappers. I can't think of the other rappers right now. But anyway, they got a deal through them. So these girls are literally new, like not even in a year. Like they're literally new. Like I think actually it's gonna be a year now since they actually put that song out. And so they're fresh. Of course, one of the artists unfortunately is incarcerated right now.
Oh,
She
really?
went ahead and took a plea bargain to do some time off of, I guess, some fraudulent activities. So she's doing her time, but I'm sure when they come out, they will begin to bust. But I will have to admit, after doing a little research on them, and watching a couple of their videos, they're real cute. You know, they kind of remind me of Trina, or kind of like a girl version of how Luke was
So
back in the days.
they from Miami.
They're
so
from
they got
Miami,
that style.
so they have
Yeah.
that funky, like
Yeah.
back in the days, 90s kick style, with a little bit of, you know, the new era attitude, but it's kind of like whatever comes out of their mouth. So they got like a mixture like Trina, what was the other, Jackie O, and a little bit of, what was the other chick named? Kaya. So they got a little bit of all that mixed in together, but then still remind you of, you know, the colors and everything they wear, and a little classy but hood. So they kind of cute. So I think they actually will make it. And the fact that not sure, they haven't said.
Oh wow.
But Drake actually shot him out on one of his songs. So the fact that he added him to one of his songs, you know, that was huge. And that, you know, anybody Drake mentions their name, they
Drake,
blow up.
can you mention my name?
Drake, I'm gonna need you to mention my name.
Say my name. Say my
Natasha,
name.
Tasha.
And Natasha.
Don, don't forget about Jason because he don't be really on that. But you know, Natasha Cone, if you mention us, please.
Yeah.
You know, we just say our name one time so we can hear it.
Yeah, just one time.
Just one time.
One time.
But that is my favorite song now.
What?
That song that Drake got with the two girls on it.
I gotta listen to it now.
But yo, how you hear the album?
My kids.
The Drake
You bought
one?
it?
No, I have.
No,
Well,
I have
iTunes. So.
Oh, you don't got an iPhone.
And then actually, shout out to my.
You don't got
friend.
an iPhone. Oh yeah, that's right.
Shout out to my friend that actually sent it to me for me to listen to. We ain't gonna say no
Can you
name.
send it to
Thank
me?
you. You don't have iTunes, son.
Yeah, but you can't.
You know what I'm saying? It's iPhone family now.
I think you can. I think we can
I'm
send.
just
I think
kidding.
we can send him something.
But yeah, but that song is popping. You know, if y'all haven't heard it already, you know, let me give you a little snippet for all the people out there that have not heard it yet. But I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you. I think it's really cute. You know, but it's called.
It's the one with the City Girls.
You know what I'm saying? This little booty pop. So actually, I think he made it for the strippers. Okay, this one he say the girl's name's coming up. And he actually uses a sample from their song. So, you know, it's kind of catchy. You loving it? Yeah. Hey. Go ahead, Drake.
I'm not really a fan, man.
Hey, yeah, yeah, hey.
Okay, so this is how you say his name. So one name is JT and Risha. I'm saying the name wrong, second one. So this is their little clip right here. I need your black car and a coat to the state. Coat to the state. Coat to the state. I'll show you. So yeah, so she,
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying? She told y'all out there, she said, after Netflix and chill.
Yes.
What's your network? Nobody cares about Netflix and chill. What's your network, homie? You know what I'm saying?
And show me how your neck works.
She said she need the code to the safe.
Yo, I blame all of this on TLC right here, man, because once they came up with
No scrubs?
no scrubs. Once they came up with those scrubs, all these girls started talking about. They never told about something like this before.
But,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
it's
Like,
reality. Like we was
like,
asleep,
right.
and they woke us up. That we was
That's
asleep,
right, man.
and they
Come
was
on,
woke
man.
us up. Like we don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no.
I don't want no pigeons, man.
Okay.
No pigeons.
When you see, ain't no pictures in this room. So, okay. Hanging out the plastic side, the best friends rag, trying to holla at
I mean, I
me.
think that's whack. Just because, you know what I'm saying, like, I think that brought materialism into. You know what I'm saying?
No, it brought in know your standards, know your worth. You out here, you don't got nothing. But see, you know what the problem is? It's not about being materialistic. It's the problem is that dudes be trying to find somebody that got things going on for themselves so they can munch off of them, so they can do this and do that for them. And meanwhile, they not doing nothing. You ain't trying to go to work. You know how it would feel to get up out your bed every morning to get up and go work, and he's laying in the bed sleep. Come on,
That might
son.
be their agreement that they have, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
You're doing that right now.
listen, right? Because I'm not feeling it. Okay.
Now I teach her work.
Okay. Don't be touching my dust, man. This table, you know what I'm saying? Don't touch my dust, man.
But
Yeah, but yo, so what's what it is?
I mean, I think we talked the whole episode about
we sure did. We talked about music today, y'all.
I think we should do that again, though. I think we should.
vibe.
Yeah,
We sure
yeah.
did. Tell us what y'all think. We were just,
Yeah.
we just
ad-libbing tonight.
We
Just,
just,
you know what?
whatever be coming to us, and music was, you know, it had.
I mean, actually, this is the week of a lot of people albums drop.
Yes.
It was a lot of albums dropping this week, so
But yo, let me ask one more question. My last question. All-time favorite musician, periods. Yo,
Faith Evans. Oh my God,
all time.
Faith Evans.
Yeah.
Give me the reason to.
Michael Jackson is
Michael
mine.
Jackson?
I
Of
love
course, Michael Jackson's gonna be
Michael.
everybody's favorite.
Like I was in love. Like you know, like
With Michael Jackson.
yeah.
Well, I was in love with
I don't
Michael
know
Jackson,
why. Like you know when they have the award show,
Which Michael Jackson though?
the one prior to the burn up.
Why you wrong?
Listen,
You know Michael Jackson all the same Michael Jackson.
Right.
And you wrong too talking about the one before he burned up.
no, no, I'm trying. You see, okay, so one lonely night.
So that was when he still
One lonely night, remember I showed y'all the video. They were saying after Michael burned up in real life, he was they cloned him because in real life, you don't think it's
Y'all stop. Anyway,
That man bleach off him.
I love Michael Jackson as a kid.
I love
moonwalk and everything.
Listen,
You know,
when he used to
TV.
come on, and we used to watch a award show, and I used to tell my brother, I'd be like, Kerry, if I'd be like, Kerry, if I dead, just let mommy and dad know that Michael Jackson came on TV and I died. I used to be in there, I used to be screaming, but you know, it's nighttime, and I used to be screaming and carrying on and jumping, but I would, you know, like the silent scream or whatever, blood pressure up high, everything. And I'm like, yo, just tell him Michael Jackson came on TV and I died because gave me anxiety. I still love
Faith
him.
Evans
So
is
you
mine,
Faith?
yo. I love
Alright.
Faith. Right here today. Yo, I will freeze up right now if Faith walks in here. Like,
Really?
I've met so many celebrities and I do not care. When I see them, I'm like, all right, But Faith Evans
Really?
walking
Why?
the door
Why
right
Faith?
now, yo. I always said, even if I was gay, yo,
Why Faith?
Faith, I would marry you.
I think
son.
you want a tip. You want a tip.
Huh? Okay, but Faith, yo, she walking here right now. I'll be
Wait, tell me
right
why. I need to know why.
I
Like,
don't
what
know,
about her?
like how she was just to me like as an art. First of all, y'all already know she was the background, vocalist back in the day. So up to this day, if anybody have a song and they got like I don't know if they do that anymore, but they have a background, any song, I know I could pick Faith's voice out from anybody. I'm like that's Faith in the background singing, and then I used to go in the CDs and read the album, and sure enough, it's like Faith Evans in the background singing. She sung for Usher. She used to sing a lot of songs for Mary in the back. Yo, Faith, her voice. Y'all be sleeping on her, man. And then she was just so pretty to me. I just loved her. Like she was gangster, but
she had that.
she was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, that was Biggie's wife. Like she was gangster, but she was just like so smooth. And then her voice, just Jesus. Don't let me play a Faith song for you
shout out
right
to
now,
Faith.
son. Oh
Wait,
my
this
God.
one was yours.
Dang.
My favorite all time is had to be Bob Marley.
Oh, of course. I love Bob Marley. My dad, I grew up on that.
That's my man right there.
Oh my God. Yeah, of course.
I love what he represents.
Absolutely.
He was selfless. He gave up his life. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that little interview and he was like, the guy was asking him about being rich.
Rich.
Riches, right. And his answer was like, you think
Money
money
rich.
makes you rich?
Yeah.
So yeah, Bob, shout out.
Shout out to Bob's.
Yes. Look at her looking
Here we go. Here we go. This is my favorite interlude. I can play it over and over again. Like forever.
Yes.
Yes, Lord. Back in the days, I had the cassette, so I had to sit there and keep rewinding it and playing it over. And it's not until now I'm 37 years old, and this means 10 times more to me than it did when I was like freaking 11. What, like 12, 13? Maybe like 14. Oh my God. All right, y'all. All right, that's enough. I'm going to blast in the car when I get home. But you doing any black business shout-outs today?
Yes. What y'all got? What y'all got?
Who y'all got for the black business shout-out?
Y'all might have skipped me to
No, we ain't skipping you. You gotta get. We need you to get to it. We need you to get to the.
Because I don't know. Yeah, I might have to skip to that.
Come on, black people. We need you to get.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do because remember, Tosh, our black owned business shout out that cut out that episode.
So what happened? We had to redo it.
I mean, I'm gonna do. I don't think you went back and did the person. Well, I'm gonna go back and do that person because I didn't go back and do that person.
You sure?
Yeah, you did. We both remember, and only Jason's because the camera had cut out on us, and both of our black owned shit. No, like two episodes ago. 2-3 episodes.
Really? You think I'm really gonna remember what?
Well, I remember who I shout out, so I'm gonna do them.
I don't remember. I mean, that could have been. Was that? I know we did the. I don't remember.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do today. I'm trying to get her.
We need to get it together.
I
y'all.
know.
We need
Ow.
to
Okay.
get it together.
So this week, I'm gonna shout out my homegirl Cece. She does the pineapple drink. So the slushy pineapple drinks with the alcoholic beverage. You know, the little tiny mini shots coming out the side, and they have strawberries. Got pineapples hanging out the side. Her thing is Pineapple Express 850407, and she do weddings, kids party now, and all she does virgins and the alcoholic ones. So weddings, kids party, adult parties, baby showers, kickbacks, pool party, passion party, etc. So I'm gonna post her handles up there. Again, you can hit her up. She can do the event. You can price her out to see how much it is to get the pineapples, get the little mini drinks, and it is so good. Her drinks is popping.
Okay. So I'll be shouting out my homegirl from New York. What up, Sha? Shantae, here by Shantae. If you need to hit her up for your weaves, wigs, lace fronts, whatever, all that good stuff, cuts, color, you know what I mean? This girl practiced on my hair back in the day, so Shantae, you owe me like 10% of whatever you be making. We'll talk about that on the side. But yeah, like she does a lot now. If I'm not mistaken, I think she has her own salon too as well. But she's really popping, and y'all gotta hit her up. She has her number on here as well, 917-889-4336. So if you need your hair did, you know what I'm saying? Need your hair laid up, hit up Shantae.
Yeah. So what you got, Jason?
I've been tripping, man. I should have shouted out this dude a long time ago. Kern Grimshaw. Actually, my cousin, my younger cousins. If you go on Instagram and look up Kern Grimshaw, he owns his own company.
Right.
Kern, he's my cousin, so you know what I'm saying. But he married though. Oh. Married to a beautiful young lady, man.
I love how you said that. I love how he made it shorter.
But he owns a company called Nerd. Okay. It's NERD, New Era Remodeling Design. And like when I say like Brooklyn needs to have like a HGTV, like my cousin Kern needs to be on HGTV, like he's that sick. Like he remodels anything, bathrooms, whatever. Yo, he's nice. You know what I'm saying? So go on Instagram, Kern Grimshaw, GRIMSHAW, Kern Grimshaw. Alright, Nerd, New Era Modeling Design. He's out of Brooklyn. And you can go to neweradesign.com to see all of his go back to what you said. Go to neweradesign.com. That's my black business shout out.
Okay, damn, yo. Alright guys, so it's a wrap. Thanks guys for tuning in. We love you.